Hello friends, welcome to your gentle restorative practice. In this class, we're going to use a combination of gentle postures and breath work to relieve tension from the body. For props, you'll need one big pillow or yoga bolster. When you're ready to relax, meet me on your mat. We're going to start today's practice towards the back of the mat, already seated on your pillow or bolster. Go ahead and relax your palms down onto your lap, facing up. Let the eyes close. And start to tune into your breath here. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling from the nose. Try to relax the muscles of your face. Relax your jaw. And feel your shoulders grow heavy down the back. Keeping your eyes closed, slowly lower your chin down to your chest, and then start to draw a circle with your head towards the right. Letting it drop back. Taking it all the way around. Keep it going in this direction, nice and slow. And then once the chin comes back to the chest, switch the direction towards the left. Slowly bring your chin back down to your chest. Blink the eyes open. And on your next inhale, take the palms down onto the knees. Pull the chest forward, arch the back. Gently lift the chin towards the sky. As you exhale, pull against the knees, round the spine, draw your chin to your chest. Again, breathe in, arch the spine, look up. Exhale, rounds the spine. 3 more. Last one. On your inhale, come back to center. And then as you exhale, slide your weight forward, finding your tabletop. Hands and knees. On your inhale, drop your belly down, chest down, look up. As you exhale, round the spine. Coming back through center, take your bolster or pillow towards the top of the mat. About 1/3 of the way down. Walking your knees back slightly, knees stacked below the hips. Take your hands onto the bolster. And then as you exhale, reach your chest down towards the floor, finding your puppy pose. If this is too much, Pull the bolster back so it supports your forehead, taking your elbows down. You can let the hands be heavy. Toes can be tucked or untucked. Slowly find your breath again. Once more here, big breath in and out. On your next inhale, slowly lift the torso. Bring your hands back underneath the shoulders into your tabletop. Rock your hips from right to left. And then slide the bolster off to one side or pillow. Bring the hands in front of the shoulders. Slowly pull the hips forward, coming all the way down onto the belly. On your inhale, lift the chest, slide the elbows forward, coming into your Sphinx. Elbows in line with the shoulders, stacked directly underneath or slightly in front. Feet as wide as the mat, press the toes down, and on your inhale, imagine you're pulling your hands towards your body to slide your chest through the shoulders, pressing the back of the head back. Try to relax the bum, but press the pubic bone down into the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out, shoulders pulled away from the ears. Breathe in. Breathe out. 3 more. On your next inhale, chin to chest. As you exhale, slowly lower the chest all the way down, bringing your left ear onto the floor. Let the spine neutralize here. Slowly bring your chin back onto the floor, tuck the toes, hands come underneath the shoulders. Big breath in. As you exhale, hips to heels, find your child's pose with the toes tucked under. On your next inhale, lift the hips, untuck the toes, and then come to sit back on your heels, bringing your forehead as close to the knees as you can. Press the crown of the head down into the floor. Take your hands onto your heels. Fingers on the insides, so the fingers face one another, thumbs on the outsides of the heels. Once again, press the crown of the head down into the floor. And on your inhale, leaving everything as it is, just lift the hips. Pulling against the heels with the hands. Breathe in. Breathe out here. 2 more breaths. On your inhale, slowly lower the hips back down. Bring the forehead back onto the floor. Pause here for a breath. And then extend the arms up overhead. Press the hands into the floor, round your weight forward, find your tabletop. Tuck the toes here, breathe in. As you exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Exhale. On your inhale, lift your right leg. As you exhale, shift your weight forward, bring your right knee behind your right wrist, setting up here for your pigeon. Sliding the left knee back. If your right knee is not a fan of this pose, you can take the seated variation, simply crossing the right ankle over the left knee. If it feels okay, remember that you can experiment here with the distance between your body and your right heel. The further the heel is from the body, the more intense the stretch may feel on the outer right hip. You have your pillow nearby for support, so you can elevate your forearms or your hands. Relax the shoulders. Let the eyes close. And once again, come back to your breath. Noticing here if you're holding on to any tension in your upper back. See if on your next exhale you can release the chest a bit more towards the floor. Unclenching the jaw. Relax the face. Four more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly, for a count of 3 or 4 seconds, start to rise back up onto your hands. Pausing at the top for a breath. And then tuck your back left toes, bring the left knee slightly forward. And on an exhale, find your child's pose. Press down through your hands, breathe in, round your weight forward through your tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Big breath in and out. On your next inhale, lift your left leg. As you exhale, bring the left knee behind the left wrist. Sliding the right knee back, find your pigeon on this side. Once again, you have the seated variation available if your knee doesn't like pigeon. You can stay up here on your hands Or if you took it on the first side, use your bolster or pillow to bring the chest closer to the floor. If they weren't already, let the eyes close. And try to draw your breath deep down into the belly. Four more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Very slowly, start to rise back up onto your hands. Pause at the top here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. On your inhale, look down, press your weight over to the left. Gently bring your right knee forward. Taking the bolster underneath your knees, feet hips distance. You can let the feet angle out 45 degrees. Slide your bum off to either side so that your butt bones press down firmly into the floor. Hands can come by your sides or on the pillow. Breathe in. As you exhale, fold your weight forward. You can relax the elbows onto the bolster or onto the lower leg. Let the upper back round. And then while you're here, see if you can breathe into the back of the body, using your inhales to increase the space between the ribs on the back of the body. Using the exhales to release the chest closer to the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out to release. Breathe in. Breathe out. 4 more. Once more together. Inhale. Full exhale. On your inhale, slowly rise. 1 vertebra at a time. Once your body's upright, pause here for a breath. And then bend the knees a bit more to slide the bolster out from under the legs. off to one side. Come to lay all the way down onto your back. Reaching the arms up overhead. Breathe in. Breathe out. On your inhale, crawl both feet over to the top right-hand corner of the mat. Option 1, the feet can stay side by side. Option 2, you can cross the left ankle over the right. Keep pulling the left hip gently towards the left side of the mat. And then on your next inhale, walk the hands to the back right corner of the mat. So we're coming into this banana shape. Left hip pulls towards the left, feet and hands pull towards the right. One more option here, you can take the first 2 fingers of the right hand, grabbing the left wrist, and then on your exhale, see if you can reach the hands a little bit more towards the right. Send your breath to the left side of the body, increasing the space between the ribs, finding a bit more length. Inhales, inflate the belly like a balloon. Exhales, ground down a bit more through the right hip. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more. Starting with the upper body, release the hands, come back through center. And then lower body, uncross the legs, bring them back in line with the hips. Pause in the center for a moment. Noticing the slight differences here between the left and right sides of the waist. And then once again, starting with the lower body, this time walk both legs off to the left side. Option 1, keep the feet side by side. Option 2, cross the right ankle over the left. And then on your next exhale, go with the arms towards the left. Maybe the first 2 fingers of the left hand grab the right wrist. Right hip pulls towards the right, using your inhales to lengthen through the right side of the waist. Full breath in and out. Once more, breathe in, breathe out. Starting with the upper body, on your inhale, gently come back through center. Release the arms down by the sides. And then on an exhale, uncross the legs, bringing the feet as wide as the mat. Take a full breath in. Let it go. Feel free to stay here in your Shavasana as long as you'd like, appreciating the effects of your practice.